Hey Guild members, as you can see we are back at HP Guild Games. I apologize for not having gotten videos and stuff out about GAMA to you all sooner. However, there was issues with uploading the first video and I watched it and it was horrible because I was so tired. So I decided to scrap that, and since it didn't upload anyway, might as well go ahead and wait till it's all over, then I can give you more encompassing segmented things targeted towards specific groups. So this will be the first of three that we're going to do. The first one is going to be here towards our miniature gamers. It's short, sweet setup. Obviously, you know, Games Workshop is going to be Games Workshop. They're going to do their things on their own time frames. I have no new information about that. However, I do have some information for our Hero Escape fans, and then for another brand new game that we should be carrying, and that's coming out soon. So we'll start with Hero Escape. Hero Escape got a bunch of whole new information coming on. We know that we have G.I. Joe releasing here in a couple weeks, but there's also releases in April, May, and July coming. So there's a bunch of new stuff coming down the road. Lots of new releases on their way, so make sure to check those out. I have a list of what they all are, but without seeing what the models look like, doesn't help you too much. But just take a look out for those. Keep an eye out as they make more announcements and show how they play and all that stuff. Couple of things though I did want to point out from organized play standpoint. There's going to be a special event starting in June called the Alliance War. So they're going to provide a whole bunch of information on how that functions, but essentially you're going to pick a faction within the game and play games based off of that. There's another event coming in October that has to do with National Hero Escape Day/week. They hadn't decided whether or not it was day or week yet. They use those interchangeably. So there's going to be special promos available for that, models and promo models coming out in each quarter differently. We've talked about the promos for this quarter are the tokens. Hopefully they will be here by the end of the month for March's event. If not, we'll do it in April. So there's that. One new one we have for our new game, and people have been asking about it, is the StarCraft Miniatures game. I got to see it played a little bit. It was fantastic. It's got a very interesting function system to make it feel like the computer game that we all love. Also, the models are great. There will be pictures posted of the models that I was able to take within our other miniature games channel that, if it's not already there, will be there shortly. So you can take a look at all of those. They look fantastic. The plastics are different colors based upon which faction it is, so you don't have to paint them to identify the differences. Some of them look absolutely fantastic unpainted. Some of them just look like an unpainted model. You can obviously can paint them, and that is definitely part of the hobby. We're not saying you don't do that. Just you don't have to. It's very interesting. It doesn't have the gray plastic look, so that made it kind of cool. Now the biggest news about this is that pre-orders for this game is coming shortly, as in next week, for stores to be able to start putting orders in. So I'm going to be sending out a form for people to fill out showing interest in the game. There's 2 separate boxes you could get. These are both called Founders Edition, so this is a limited edition sculpts in the boxes. Not all of them will be limited edition sculpts, but there are some limited edition sculpts in the boxes. There is a 2-player starter that has the Terran and your Zerg, and then there's a 1-player starter that has the Protoss. So those are going to be available. The MSRP, I believe, is $199 for the 2-player and $109 for the Protoss. I will double check that and confirm that with you all, but that was what they had told me. That's what it's going to be, so we'll see if that ends up being true. But yeah, so that ends our part 1 of GAMA coverage, or at least coverage, I should say. Recap, because we're at the end of it. So that's our miniatures. We've got 2 more, one for board games and one additional one that I will get to here in a second. All right, thanks for watching.